We bumped into an old friend near Ellesmere Port. This is Andy, and he's been wild camping and walking the Shropshire Union Canal. We enjoyed a fine meal together. And a fine breakfast, I'll have you know, just to help him on his way. Mervyn and I soon get underway, with grey skies I might add. We're heading upstream on the Shropshire Union Canal and heading towards the Llangollen Branch, which is about 26 miles away. We stopped briefly in Chester to sample the local ale and pick up supplies. This Grade 2 listed building is a linksman's hut and situated next to Beeston Stone Lock. Not too sure what the purpose was. Maybe for toll booth, maybe for a lock keeper. These locks at Bunbury are known as a staircase lock. Each lock feeds directly into the next. There's no pound between them. Bunbury was established in the 8th century by the Anglo-Saxons, apparently with an influence of the Danes. It would appear it was quite significant in the early days of the canals. A lot of the historic infrastructure still remains. We shared these 3 locks with 3 other boats, and that's a good thing, because if you can get more than one boat in, then you can preserve a bit of the water and get a bit of company. Thank you, ladies. I'm pleased to see that this terrace of stables has been preserved and is likely to stay that way. This demonstrates the significance of this area in the early days of the canal. This is Hurlston Junction, and where we leave the Shropshire Union Canal and join the Llangollen Branch. There's a flight of 4 locks here, and I was pleased to see that they're all single locks. The flight of lock do have a pound. There's a little gap between each lock, unlike the staircase locks. We were lucky to receive a little bit of help from the Canal and River Trust volunteers. And now it's my turn to earn my keep. Just look at Billy go! There's a number of lift bridges on the Llangollen Branch, and there's 21 locks. And to Llangollen village is 44.5 miles. This is Ellesmere, and we stopped overnight for refreshments, supporting local business and picking up some shopping. We're looking for a drinking hole and an eating hole. We soon came across the White Hart, a very fine building I must say. We went in to check it out. We enjoyed a pint, but the rest of it didn't quite meet the criteria we needed. We took some local advice and we ended up in the Red Lion, and I can assure you, we weren't disappointed. Well, we're at Ellesmere right now. We've had a lovely quiet night at Ellesmere Wharf. Very quiet night. And we went to the pub. We were very well looked after and had a Sunday roast. So as you can see, there you go. We've got some fine weather today. And that's a bit of a change. So we'll drop the hood. We're on our way to Chirk. So we want a full tank of water. We've been to Tesco's and got some grub. So we're all set to go. And maybe either later today or tomorrow, we'll be crossing the border from England into Wales. Another little milestone. Now we're nearing Chirk, and I'm in for a great surprise. We've just arrived.
What's that, darling?
I met you in Middlewich.
Did you?
You were coming through the lock. Well, after a short lay down, we visited the last pub in England, the Bridge Inn. The border between England and North Wales is just up the road. And the next day, Raggedy Ann makes the journey, crossing the Chirk Aqueduct and officially in North Wales. The weather was still very grey, but we continued the short distance to Llangollen village. Now, I was treated to a meal out on our last night, and we visited this lovely place, the Corn Mill. We had a lot of attention here, and we had great service from a girl called Freyla. Maybe it's because Mervyn got his hair cut. Well, after a very good evening and a very good night's sleep, we set off in grey skies. We're heading back now towards Whitchurch. We left Llangollen quite early. This canal has a number of restrictions where only one boat can pass at a time. We had to contend with grey skies and rain again. We were miserable on the outside, but happy on the inside.